Hello there, everyone. Beloved B here, coming to you from the sunny, hot island of Jamaica. Just wanted to come on in briefly because it's very hot, so this video will be very short. But I wanted to come on in and just share something that I've experienced and that someone that I met here just a day ago. She were talking and she was telling me that she has a best friend that they're very close and they've been friends for a long time. And she said her friend has a couple nephews that she takes care of very well, and she said her friend was, she was making joke of her friend to her friend and saying, hey, you should just, why don't you just adopt your nephews? You've been so loving to them. You've been so caring to them. I see the way you care about them. I see the way you love on them, just like they're your own. And you should just maybe go ahead and adopt them. Just jokingly saying, you should adopt them and just, let them be your kids, just as a joke, because she's been so loving and so caring towards them. And she was saying that her friend was very offended by it. And she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that offended you. That was meant as a compliment, not to offend you. And she said her friend was like, so are you thinking that I need to adopt my nephews because I cannot have children? I can actually have my own children if I needed to have children. Why would you say I need to go and adopt my children, adopt my nephews? And she said that, her friend was very offended by it. And, I wanted to come on to just say that people are so very easily offended these days and very sensitive. And sometimes they're dealing with past hurt and past abandonment issues are triggers in their life that are undealt with. And so it's not so much that being an adoptive parent is not a bad thing, but for the person that you say it to, they may have having some infertility issues that she feel like she's been attacked by, but the person that's saying it to her does not even know that there's an issue there, because being an adoptive parent is nothing wrong with that. It's a great thing. So sometimes it's not so much what you say to people, but it's the triggers that they have in their life, the traumas that they endure in their life that triggers what you say to them. I even have someone else that I know that I was just jokingly saying to as well that, your plate that's before, you had a large, nice plate, nice healthy looking plate. And I just was saying, man, you're eating well, you're looking well. I mean, that plate of food in front of you is looking really hearty, and he was offended by it. He's like, I'm not even going to eat this food. I'm not even going to eat this food. Are you saying, I shouldn't be eating no more? Are you saying that is way too much food for me? And that's not what I meant. It was just meant that, your food, you're looking well. You look like you're eating well. I like what I see in front of you, but he took it that I was saying he's already fat or he's already obese, so you shouldn't be eating that much food. And I'm just like, people are just so offended these days by the very simple things that we may say to them. And sometimes you're saying things in a joke, but you have to be so careful of what you say to someone, because it may be a joke to you, it may seem simple to you, but that's someone trigger point. That's something that someone is already dealing with, that they have insecurities in, and you are thinking that it's something like that. Why would I lose a friend just because I tell her that it would be nice for her to adopt her kid, jokingly meant as a compliment, And so even my mom, we were laughing and we were talking, and she liked to use this verse that says there is no rest for the wicked. Whenever she may use it to someone if they're working a lot or if they're tired. And I would say to her, Mom, you need to stop saying there's no rest for the wicked when talking to people, because someone can get offended even by that. Are you saying that they are wicked? Are you saying there's no rest for them because they are so wicked? They are wicked people, and so they should not have any rest. That's why they're not resting. That's why they're working so hard. And I was telling her, Mom, I've noticed these days that you have to be so careful, because people are offended, and sometimes they don't even tell you that what you said to them was offensive. You would just notice the withdrawals. You will just notice them acting funny towards you by something that you were said without even realizing that you offended them. So I just wanted to come on and just, just tell you all today, be very careful of the words that you choose, and be very careful of people that are so sensitive around you these days, that the least thing that you may say may be taken, incorrectly, or it might be offensive to someone else. So just be very mindful, just be very careful of the words that you choose and the things that you say to people these days. Okay, God bless you. I love you. Have a great day.